He was the oldest soldier on the field. What he did shocked every Onia. Large group of well-trained soldiers set off to battle, each believing themselves to be invincible. Among them was a man whose age was evident from his gray beard, but whose spirit was as sharp as any weapon he wielded. Despite being twice as old as most of his fellow soldiers, he never complained about carrying the heaviest loads or taking the hardest hits. This ancient warrior had seen it all in his many years of combat, from the bloodiest battles to the darkest moments of despair. But even so, his face remained stoic, showing no fear in the face of danger. His comrades often marveled at his ability to remain calm under fire, his steady hands never wavering despite the chaos around him. The young soldiers looked up to him not just for his skills in battle, but also for his unwavering courage. And when the day came for them to charge into the heart of the enemy, they knew that if anyone could lead them to victory, it was this grizzled veteran with his eyes that twinkled like steel. So they followed him without hesitation, eager to prove themselves worthy of their leader's trust. As the battle raged on, the seasoned warrior continued to fight with the strength and determination of a man half his age, his wisdom and experience guiding his every move, making him an unstoppable force on the battlefield. But as the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows over the weary soldiers, the unthinkable happened. The old warrior, who had fought so valiantly, suddenly dropped to his knees, clutching his chest. His comrades watched in horror as he struggled to breathe, his face contorted in pain. Despite their efforts to help, they were powerless to save him. As life ebbed away from the old warrior, a profound sadness fell over the group. They had lost not just a great fighter, but a mentor, a symbol of courage and resilience. In the face of death, they mourned the passing of a legend, wondering how they would carry on without his guidance and strength. Little did they know that the old warrior had one last surprise in store for them. Before his spirit departed, he whispered words of wisdom that would change their lives forever. His final moments were not of pain and regret, but of peace and purpose, leaving his comrades to ponder the meaning of his words long after he was gone. In the aftermath of the battle, the young soldiers gathered around their fallen comrade, their faces etched with grief and confusion. They had fought bravely alongside him, witnessing his strength and determination firsthand. Now they struggled to understand what had taken his life and what his final words meant for their future. Among them was a young recruit, eager to prove himself and honor the memory of the old warrior. He had joined the group only a few months before the battle, but in that short time, he had learned much from his comrades, especially from the old warrior. He remembered how the old warrior had mentored him, patiently teaching him the skills and strategies that had become second nature to the grizzled veteran. Now, determined to live up to his comrades' expectations, the young recruit vowed to uncover the truth behind his death and the meaning of his final words. With newfound resolve, the young soldier approached the village elder, known for his wisdom and knowledge of ancient lore. The villagers respected and revered the elder, and the recruit hoped that he could shed light on the old warrior's death and cryptic message. Upon hearing the recruit's tale, the elder nodded understandingly, recognizing the importance of honoring their fallen comrade. He agreed to help the recruit uncover the secrets surrounding the old warrior's life and death, hoping to bring closure to the young soldier and his companions. Together, the recruit and the elder delved into ancient texts and oral histories, searching for clues about the old warrior and the mysterious force that had taken him. The recruit listened intently as the elders shared stories of the old warrior's valor in battle, his strategic brilliance, and his unwavering commitment to justice. Through these tales, the recruit saw his comrade in a new light, realizing that he had been part of something greater than himself. As days turned into weeks, the recruit's determination began to waver. The search for answers seemed endless, and the weight of his comrade's legacy felt overwhelming. Just when he was about to give up hope, the elder presented him with an ancient scroll, its faded ink hinting at a long-forgotten past. With trembling hands, the recruit unrolled the scroll, revealing a map leading to a hidden cave. According to the scroll, the old warrior had discovered a secret during his lifetime, something that had profound implications for their world. The recruit knew he had to follow this new lead, hoping it would finally bring him closer to the truth. With renewed determination, the recruit set out to find the hidden cave, retracing the steps of the old warrior. The journey was arduous, filled with treacherous paths and cryptic clues that tested his resolve. Yet the recruit pressed on, driven by his desire to honor his fallen comrade. Finally, after weeks of searching, the recruit stumbled upon a small opening in the side of a mountain, concealed by thick foliage. As he stepped inside, he realized he had found the very cave mentioned in the ancient scroll. Inside the cave, the recruit discovered a series of ancient artifacts, each holding a piece of the old warrior's legacy. There were weapons, armor, and personal belongings that had belonged to the warrior, each item whispering stories of his bravery and sacrifice. As the recruit explored deeper into the cave, he came across a stone tablet, its surface inscribed with strange symbols and markings. With the help of the elder and other learned scholars, the recruit began to decipher the messages on the tablet. Slowly but surely, the truth of the old warrior's life and death began to unfold. The stone tablet revealed that the old warrior had been more than just a skilled fighter and revered leader. He had been a guardian of ancient knowledge, entrusted with protecting secrets that could change the course of history. The recruit learned that the old warrior had dedicated his life to preserving this knowledge, passing it down to trusted apprentices and ensuring that it would not be lost to time. But the warrior's task was not an easy one. He faced constant threats from those who sought to exploit the ancient knowledge for their own gain. And he had to remain ever vigilant, protecting his secrets until his dying breath. The recruit realized that the old warrior's death was not merely a tragic loss, but a calculated sacrifice. He had chosen to give his life to protect the ancient knowledge, ensuring that it would be passed down to future generations. As the recruit absorbed these revelations, he felt a deep sense of responsibility wash over him. He understood now that he was not just a soldier, but a keeper of ancient wisdom, destined to carry on his fallen comrade's legacy. With newfound purpose, the recruit emerged from the cave, ready to share the old warrior's wisdom with the world. He gathered the other soldiers, their faces still etched with sorrow, and began to tell them what he had learned. At first, they were skeptical, unable to believe that their comrade had died protecting ancient secrets. But as the recruit recounted the stories of the old warrior's bravery and sacrifice, their doubts faded away. They realized that their fallen comrade had lived a life of honor and duty, and his death had been a testament to his unwavering commitment to his beliefs. As the news of the old warrior's legacy spread, the villagers rallied together, determined to honor his memory and preserve his teachings. The recruit, now recognized as a hero in his own right, led the villagers in creating a memorial to the old warrior, a place where future generations could learn from his example and be inspired by his courage. Years passed, and the old warrior's wisdom became a beacon of hope and guidance for the people. His story was passed down through generations, reminding them of the importance of courage, honor, and the pursuit of knowledge. And so the legacy of the old warrior lived on, not just in the hearts of his comrades, but in the very soul of their community, ensuring that his memory would never fade.